Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective for today, Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. Why did I just feel like I should have said Wednesday, the hump day? You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the two. We're not totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We're excited for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. Easy peasy. Fearless Familiars by J. Edward Neal. You can do shadowartfinds.com, or they have their own Etsy store, okay? I think a husband and wife team. I assume he does all the artwork. Um, I just bought some pieces and hung them on my wall in my living room, actually. I love them. And not too expensive. I think I bought 11 by 14s and they were like $22 a piece. Something like that. And the cards, I mean, I love the cards. I love all the cards. All the cards. All right. One card on the table. Two cards on the table. Three cards on the table. Four cards on the table. Five cards on the table. Take a sip of water here for a second. Sorry, I'm interested in the cards. Okay, that was weird. You gotta fall out on your own, little buddy. I ain't helping you. At least turn over, then maybe I'll take you. Whoa. 6 cards on the table. Like, whoa. If you don't usually watch the crow read, watch the crow read. I have it uploading right now to YouTube. It's and then I'm gonna upload this after. It's pretty good. I thought it was educational. Spiritually educational. Listen, I ain't no Dalai Lama, and I don't pretend to be. I just know what I know. Okay, we got 7 cards on the table. We're going to do 2 more shuffles after this one, okay? And then we'll call it quits. All right. Oh, number 8 on the table. One more shuffle. Number 9 on the table. I wasn't expecting that. All right, we got 10 cards with the bottom of the deck. We've got the Champion, the Warlock. Sorry, I got a hair. It's going to drive me nuts. We've got the Predator, the Watcher, Fearsome, the Herald, the King, Patience. Reminds me of my cat Pickles. The Bastion, Guard. Evil Eye, bottom of the deck. I think I almost bought this picture in a poster. I think. There's sorry, just a side note. There's a guy I follow on the TikTok. I should post his information for you guys. He is Indian. No, I'm not going to call him Native American. He's not. He's Indian, okay? They have this whole new wave where they want to be called Indians. And I say congrats, because they should have never called themselves American Indians or Native Americans to begin with. They're Native or they're Indian. My great grandmother was full Native Indian. He makes his own dream catchers. And when I say dream catcher, like a real dream catcher, not with the feather bullshit. You don't need that shit. I know it's pretty, I know it's cute, but you don't need that. He makes real dream catchers, and you can buy kits where he'll send you the dream catcher and like an Indian prayer book, like a native prayer book, and he'll send you a shell for smudging. He'll send you sage. It's really nice. He does like a whole thing. You can get it from his website off at TikTok. He also has an Etsy store. I should post it for you guys because I just ordered mine today. I'm very excited. I too had the frilly little feather dream catcher when I was a kid. These are so much more beautiful. He hand makes them. They're gorgeous. Honestly, they're gorgeous. So I'm going to post that today if anybody's interested. I think he lives in Minnesota. All right. Feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter. Take how it resonates. And I said it before, but I'll say it again. Sometimes when I read like the Herald, the King, the Champion, like I see it as a person. Sometimes I see it as like, oh, it's someone that's a champion, or it's someone that likes to talk a lot, right? Sometimes I see it as both. Okay. So it's not funny, but it's laughable. It's not funny, but it's laughable. Um, Somebody views themselves as a champion. Someone views themselves as like the best. This would be someone very much in their ego, very um, oh, what do you call it? Like they feel self-important. They're very self-involved. This is someone that is probably underneath it all very um, codependent, probably very what do you call it? I was just thinking about this earlier. Codependent, but what else? It's someone that's insecure. So this would be someone that's insecure underneath it all. But they have to put up a very, I just heard thick, a very thick facade. With the Warlock card, this person, the first thing that I thought of was magician. This person thinks like they can control everything. Like this person can have their hands in everything, control everything. and change everything how they want it, including people. Like this, again, this is someone very egotistical. With the predator card, this person is a predator. Like this person will use their power, as you would say, to do whatever the hell they want. This is someone that would prey on people they view as weaker. Is weaker a word? Weaker? More weak? Whatever. I probably should buy a dictionary, but I probably should have my phone in here so I could Google it. I got it charging in the other room. This person is a watcher. Like they will watch people to gauge their weaknesses. They'll listen. They'll watch. Like, and this is just an example, but like someone looking at someone, talking to someone, and recognizing that that person has an issue with their weight. Like maybe they know that they're kind of chubby and they need to lose weight and they're self-conscious about it. So eventually this person, this champion, will turn around and be like, well, you're a fatso, so, well, you're fucking overweight, so, well, you're a fat, ugly slob, so. Like, they get abusive. They're predatory. Abuse comes with being a predator. This person thinks that they're fearsome. Like, people fear them. I just heard, really, most people think that they're a child and that's why they cater to them. If someone is out there and they're very much in their ego and they're very much a control freak and they're very much a predator and they prey on other people, again, I was talking about this in the crow reading that I just did. People are gonna see that. People are gonna know whether they like openly acknowledge it. Like they're gonna see. Like people aren't stupid. People aren't as blind as other people think they are. Weak people aren't weak people. They just keep quiet until they combust from the inside out. Like people probably look at this person and think, "Oh, yeah." Like maybe they look at them and think that they're mentally ill. Maybe they look at them and think, "Oh, that poor person, like they don't know how to behave. They don't know how to act in public." Something about like people view this person as a child. Like, and I'm just like, this is just, it's just, it's hypothetical, but like somebody throwing a tantrum in front of a group of people, and where that person that threw a tantrum, like an adult threw a tantrum in front of a group of people, that person's like, oh, they fear me, they're not going to do anything about it, when in reality the people watching just feel sad for them, and that's why they don't do anything about it. It's not because they fear them, it's because they look at them and they think they're pathetic. This is someone that talks a lot of shit with the Herald card. You know how the phrase they stand on business? Like I say that all the time. They stand on business, you stand on business, I stand on business. This person stands on shit business. That's That's what I just heard. Like they like yeah, like almost everything that comes out of this person's mouth is not truthful at all. With the Bastion card, this person like guards their inner self very closely. That's why they shit talk, is because they don't want anybody like looking at them, looking at what they do, looking at like what they have going on in the inside. Like how I said that people, like this person thinks that people fear them, right? But really people look at them and are sad for them because they're pathetic. That's why they guard themselves, because they don't want people to feel that way. But the thing is when you're that way on the inside, when you're a nasty ass person on the inside and it comes out on the outside, I mean, people know. People are going to see that. And even if people don't say anything to you, you know what I mean? Like, they're still going to know. Like, you're a nasty ass human being. I wouldn't even call you a human being. I keep saying you, but you know what I mean. You, them, they, whatever. I said that this person thinks that they're the best. They do with the king card. It's just reiteration of how big this person's ego is. Like they think they're at the top and everybody else is beneath them. Is this is someone with a god complex? Now I said this before in the crow video that I just did. Maybe go watch that after you watch this if you haven't watched it already, because they're kind of intertwined a little bit here. Um, this person has a god complex, and I said in the crow video, everybody has a little bit of God in them. God is energy, your energy. God is energy. God is in you. You know, we're all God. God sees everything. We see everything. But people, humans, you know, quote unquote good humans, like we know not to let that go to our heads. Like, I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I don't think I'm above anybody else. Even sometimes, like when I tell people like I just want you to get help, I just want you to have therapy, I just want you to have a better life. Like it's I don't mean to stand on a soapbox. I don't mean to look down on anybody else. I just want all humans to be at this, you know, the same level, or as same a level as we can be, because that's when the world's vibration is going to rise and things will change. That's why I say things like that, because we all need to grow and change and heal and come together as a unit. Otherwise, how is this world ever going to change? How is the planet ever going to change? How are people ever going to change? You know, I'm one person. I can only do so much. You're one person. You can only do so much. But together, we could do everything. This person thinks that they're better than me. They think that they're better than you. This is someone that thinks that the way that they live is the best way to live. And if you don't live like it, well, then fuck you. And I don't feel that way. I don't think that I live any better than anybody else. I just, I probably live differently. You know what I mean? Everybody lives differently. This is someone that doesn't have a lot of patience with other people, with time, healing. Like healing, oh, I don't need that. I'm fine. I'm good the way I am. Are you though? Are you though? This person, I'm just gonna say this, and you know, I don't do trigger I don't do trigger warnings, but here it is. This is someone that you would like literally have to put in a straitjacket to get and put them in a hospital to get them to heal, because they would not be able to handle it. They would not be able to cope. Like, they would not be able to figure it out. They do not only do they not have patience for you and me, this person does not have patience for themselves. This person this person can't even show grace for themselves. Like, don't get me wrong, they won't show grace for you. They won't show grace to me. But they don't even do it for themselves. They don't know what that is. It's like, this is someone that they can hurt others because they hurt themselves and they don't give a shit. That's who this type of person is. Again, they guard themselves with the Bastion card. Like it's even hard for them to look within, because either A, they don't like what they see, B, they don't want to see, and C, they don't want anybody else to know, so if they don't know, then nobody else will know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't recognize it, then it won't leak out there and nobody else will see it. But the thing is like I said, everybody sees everything. Eventually people wake up and they see. They may not do anything about it, but they see. This is someone that puts out the evil eye pretty much on everything. Like, if you don't agree with them, well, then fuck you. Here's some evil eye. Seriously. Like, that's the energy. Like, oh, you don't want to ride with me? Well, then fuck you too. Bing! Bing! That's the evil eye. Ping! I thought we could use a good laugh. I thought it was Olivia with her babies, but it's just the dog from down there. I think they live next to Olivia. They always put him on a chain too. I hate that. He's cute and fluffy though. I always want to run out there and roll around with him. Man, I got excited by the dog and I lost my train of thought. This is someone that doesn't mind putting out the evil eye, like sending you the evil eye, sending me the evil eye. And if they get it back, it's because I'm just going to be honest, this person probably doesn't believe in like God, like they think they're God. You know what I mean? They don't believe in karma, right? Because they're God, so they're not going to give themselves karma. It's delusional. But when they get evil eye, when somebody sends them evil eye, they're just like, whatever. It's not real. It's not going to hit me. But it does. Again, depending on what you have coming at you, what you're putting out there, everything is going to be different. Everything's going to be like a give and take, kind of thing. Typically, when you put out something negative, you get it back. You'll get that karma back in the same thing. It's only when you start to do really like horrific, evil things that you start to get like that really bad karma. And typically, readers will say, well, the karma that's going to hit them first is money. And that's true. But again, depending on what you did. I mean, losing money, technically, if you did something really horrible, you could literally lose everything at once. It's like they believe that they can put out the evil eye and you're going to get it and you're going to get fucked. But when it comes back to them, they're like, "Oh no, like I'm just not going to take that." Like, I'm God, so I'm just not going to take that. Honey, you're not God. Just because I said you have God in you doesn't mean you're God. It's someone very delusional. Someone like off their rocker, in their ego. Totally, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that. Go watch the crow. Watch if you didn't watch the crow reading yet. Go watch the crow reading because they almost go like hand in hand. Like the crow reading is almost like a continuation of this. I feel like even though I did this 1 second. All right, I'm gonna call it quits on that. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if anything you found it entertaining. Sorry, I just I keep looking at the evil eye like. All right, I hope everybody's having a great hump day. I know I am, and I will talk to you guys later.